and welcome to Phoenix TV. This is the show that brings you Manchester's fastest and most exciting sports team, the Manchester Phoenix. We've got a bumper show for you tonight. We're going to talk about the games from last week, obviously the Cup final first leg as well. We'll show you some highlights from that. We'll show you some highlights from tonight's player interviews and the post-match wrap-up, which will be with Jake and Anna tonight. I've got Jake here with me for pre-game. Hi, Jake.
Good evening, Tambo.
Right, I'm going to start with a message that I got from a person who's now not here anymore, but it's about the under-18s.
Oh, right.
Apparently thrashed Sheffield 12-2.
Well, that's always
Yorkshire
good. We
night.
always like hammering our neighbours.
And they've gone top of the under-18 league with 3 games to go. One of which is another one against the Sutton Sting.
And they say we do nothing for our youngsters.
Exactly. So good luck to them, and let's hope they can bring a trophy back here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, last week we lost to Peterborough on penalty shots. Oh, by all accounts, a damn good game, and we were unlucky not to come away with a bit more.
Story of our season this season. Go to a tough barn. Peterborough have been an exceptional team, I think, this year. Put in a good shift, and you lose out by the odd goals on penalties. We all know it's a lottery. We've had it a few times this season, and we've come out worse off more times than we've won it. Sometimes that's just the way it goes, I think.
Right, on to the Cup final first leg on Thursday. You know, we can say what we like about what's happened, how it's gone, but they're a damn good hockey team.
They are. They've got a lot of good players that work very hard. There's no two ways about it. That's a recipe for a winning hockey team. They've got a lot of talent, and they've got a lot of graft in them. There's not a lot you can argue with there.
Well, to me, the man to watch is, for me, is their quarterback, is Jonathan Weaver. He still oozes class.
Yeah. Age aside, makes no difference at all. He's by far and away the best D-man in this league. He's absolutely outstanding.
But having said that, I mean, looking at it, the first period was pretty well matched, nothing in it. They got the jump on us in the second, and we dominated the third. So getting that late goal gives us a bit of hope.
Yeah, definitely. I think we can carry, like you say, we can carry a bit of hope down to Telford. We were a little bit slack in the second period. Like you said, we made a couple of mistakes, and they scored 2 goals on it. Against a team like Telford, that's the difference between winning a game and keeping it tight. We've shown before against Telford that when we play our game and we play it for 3 periods, we can beat them.
Work the puck back for Jonathan Weaver. Kovar out of the box. The nets come loose. The whistle should go. Tom Murdy will put the post back on as Salem stick hammers his way into the zone. Goes back and saved made by Foe. To Graham. Hand back to Neil again. Chamberlain trying to tip it through his skates. Instead has to work it back for Neil. Across the zone. It goes to Graham. Graham has Chamberlain making a breakdown in the middle of the ice. Forced back well by Martin Andre, who intercepts, takes the shot. Good stop by Foe with the left arm. Away it's knocked down. Picked up by Berlin. Can he get his pass away? Yes, he can. Thompson will hustle his way back in. Andre coming around the back of the net as a holder. Thompson stick. Nothing called by Stefan Hogarth. Backlick waits for the puck to come loose. It will break around the boards. Almost losing his edge was Novak. Kovar reaching in to try and knock the puck loose. Backlick comes across with a good hit in front of the Telford. Hand and Davis will take the face-off. Hand going for the shot straight on the drop. It was an awkward one. It bounces off the top of the blocker of Murdy. Berlin will work it through. Hand picks it up behind the net. He's got Archer going in front, and he gets a piece of it and chops it up over the crossbar. Who reels the puck in. Zajac will try and force him wide. Backlick rides the hit well. Coming out from puck bobbles, so he'll settle it down. Shooting from a sharp angle. Hits Murdy on the ear, I think. It'll bounce down in front. Telford just flip it away with Joe Miller. Quinney will try and skate it away, Hand reaching in, knocking the puck loose. Can Chamberlain keep it in the zone? Not quite. Telford will recover. Platt playing it down the boards. Berlin coming across, puck knocked into the corner. Novak trying to turn away from Berlin. Chance near side once and twice, and it's forced in. Scott McKenzie it is. The rebound came out off the pad of Stephen Foe, and McKenzie got his stick free to knock it past Foe before he could react. It's a late goal in the first period for the Telford Tigers, who will take the lead. It's Manchester 0, Telford 1. Sabo back to Silverthorne, who looks to get the legs on Ben Wood. Plays it out front. Salem shoots and scores. Puck sat down very nicely for Nathan Salem, and he rips a wrister past Stephen Fone, who couldn't react in time. Telford double the lead. It's Manchester 0, Telford 2. Walker goes cross ice, it's a good feed, looking for Kovar, who couldn't get to it. Andre will forehand around the boards, takes a funny bounce off the plexi doors. It works kindly for Telford, and away they will come. Short-handed is Plant, nice little move through, tries to go backhand. Fone gets the pad down, trying to play it out front. It's in between the skates of Walker, and Fone freezes the puck beneath his pad for a whistle. Wins the draw. Backlink banks down the boards. Kovar trying to outmuscle Davies. Maynard backhands up the boards. Benwood with a good reach in. Backlink upended, gets the puck away to Kovar, who moves out front on his backhand, still going. Robin Kovar, Murdy makes the stop. Backlink falls on top of Telford. Long pass finds Davies, stood up well, lovely spin away from James Neal, makes a little move, good stop by Fone, and the whistle has gone. Hold plays it towards the slot, but nobody there, and Telford can race in. Danny Rose, little move, slips it through and scores. Scott McKenzie it is. The pass from Berlin was telegraphed all the way, and McKenzie races in, little deep to freeze Fone, and then puts it through the pads. It's Manchester 0, Telford 3. As the Telford players all converge in on James Neal. They think he gave Tom Murdy a face full of snow. Archer's in there, hands in there as well. Penalty on James Neal for snowing the goalie. Davies goes over, no penalty call. Maynard across towards Andre. Thompson's lost his stick, but he puts the pressure on well. Played down low by Maynard. Miller trying to go backdoor chance. Great stop by Fone with the right pad on Dan Davies. He turns into trouble. Backward knocking the puck loose. Rose playing it up the boards. Hand will keep it alive. Archer chops it in behind the net. Benwood steps up well. Queen can't knock it past him. Novak reaches in, Backlick gets it loose, gets the referee out of the way, back into two, Hand trying to chop it in off the back of the net. Backlick keeps the puck alive, feeds Hand, who goes across to Benwood from the point, shooting tip, and they score! It's Frankie Backlick with a beautiful redirection right through the pads of Tom Murdy. There will be no shutout for Telford. The Phoenix are on the board. It's Manchester 1, Telford 3. Will settle a puck down. It's Walker from the point, looking for a tip. It comes off Archer and bounces just wide. Delays, nicely backhands it through. Kovar, bit of time, shoots tip from Archer just wide. Face off to the left of Tom Murdy. Kovar and Sabo will take the draw. Kovar wins it. Puck around the boards. Weaver backhands it. Berlin trying to kick it down, couldn't quite do it. Sabo flips into the corner. James Archer will chasing after it, backhands around the boards, and as Berlin skates it away, that will do it for the first leg of the Challenge Cup final. And the Manchester Phoenix gave it everything they had. We can safely say that, but in the end, it is the big budget and the big bench of the Telford Tigers that has made the difference in the first leg. It's going to be a big ask down at the Telford Ice Rink next week in the second leg. Final score at the end of the first leg of the British Challenge Cup final is Manchester Phoenix 1, Telford Tigers 3.
Hi, Phoenix TV here, Cup final first leg. Phoenix 1, Tigers 3. I'm here with a Tigers man of the match, an old friend of ours, Scott McKenzie. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Tambo. How's it going?
I thought you guys played pretty well tonight, especially first two periods. We came back at you, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, it's definitely not over. There's a long way to go. Still another 3 periods of hockey to play. So we know that. We worked hard tonight in places. I think you guys definitely edged it in the third period. So it's all to play for going into next week's tie.
I thought tonight it's closing down was the key to it as well. I mean, we created a space and then all of a sudden it just wasn't there for us.
Yeah, I think that's our forte. We like to put pressure on your guys' D, and if we can turn pucks over on your end and create chances, then that's our style of play this year. So it's good. I mean, we are working hard, but we'd like a few more goals, but that's hockey, isn't it? So we're happy with the lead, and it's all to play for next week.
Are we worried about the charity? I'm not sure. A wee bit less of a beard now. Yeah. I hear it was pretty successful. What was the total?
Yeah, it was 3,500 we raised. So I mean, it was great. We actually reached on the Friday morning. We were told that we reached the amount that we needed for Harry's buggy. So to go over and above has been awesome, and we're hoping to send him to Las Vegas for a little holiday of a lifetime. So he doesn't know anything about it. So it'll be great to kind of send him there, and so you have something to remember.
Well, fantastic effort, Scott. Be proud of yourself and everybody else that was involved with it. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Okay, Phoenix TV here again. I'm with our man of the match, Sean Thompson. Sean, it's a tough game, but we're not out of it yet.
Definitely not. No, it's straight from the start. It's a 6-period game. Whatever happened tonight, it's not ideal. Not ideal to be a couple of goals down, but we get the first one next Thursday, and who knows? Anything can happen.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate third goal well, it perked us up. We certainly, I don't know what the coach said to you at the end of the second, but you came out all guns blazing in the third.
Yeah, we really needed that from the beginning, but for whatever reason, it took us a couple of periods to get going. Yeah, like you said, unlucky. Not a great third, just a bit of a mix-up, just a bit of a mind blip. But these things happen in hockey, and it's how we bounce back now that's going to make the difference next week.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a couple of games at the weekend, Guildford and Bracknell. So go on, keep the momentum going. Get ready for the playoff quarterfinals as well.
I'm a huge believer of keep going, no matter where you are. If you're out, you're in. You keep rolling because it's huge. Momentum's huge in any sport. We get a couple of wins at the weekend, good feeling. Guys get a couple of goals, and who knows what will happen on Thursday.
Absolutely. Well, not the result we wanted, but we still take positives from it. We always take positives from games.
Yeah, again, the third period, I think we dominated there. We had our chances in the first and second, a couple of bounces, and who knows, it could have gone the other way. So you've always got to look up, look forward. Just excited to be playing in a final, and we've got a great opportunity on Thursday, and we're going to do everything we can to bring it home.
Well, there'll be plenty of us down there to cheer you on.
Yeah, we'll need it. We'll need it.
Sean, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Well, as people see Sean Thompson's interview after the game, he's still very positive. They look on it as a 6-period hockey game. We've only played 3 of them.
Yeah, we're halfway through, and we're 2 goals behind. Some might argue we should only be 1 goal behind, but we'll leave that for another day. It's doable. It is doable. By no means is it going to be easy. Not even close to being easy. It's going to be a hell of a scrap. But there's no reason we can't go down there and do it, I don't think.
Well, absolutely. We're going with confidence. There's a lot of us going down as well, so they'll know we're here as always. Yeah,
oh yeah. We, especially for a cup final, it's been a while since we've been in one. I hope we do. I hope we travel in great strength and we make a lot of noise, whether down there, whether we do nick it or whether we don't.
Well, it won't be for lack of effort from both us and the team. So
sure,
we'll look forward to that one next week.
Yeah, that's never in doubt.
Okay, tonight it's Bracknell Bees, not quite Bracknell Tigers yet.
Not yet, but I'm sure they'll get there. We'll leave that for another day.
Yeah, that's me in trouble with Telford again. Never mind. No, really. We'll talk about that another day, I think, where we can look at it in depth. I personally think it could be a good thing.
If it's a move to keep Bracknell afloat and keep them in the league, great.
Absolutely, right.
Them continuing as a hockey team, great, and we'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah. Right, on to the game. I mean, this should be a comfortable win for us tonight.
It should be. Bracknell have had their problems this season, but they've got dangerous players.
Fortunately, one of them's on the bench and is unlikely to play tonight. I don't think Lucas Smittl's going to be playing.
No, and Smittle will be a big loss. I think it's every season we mention Bracknell are in the building and we always come back to Lucas Smittle. If you give him the chance, he will punish you. If you give him more than one chance, he'll punish you more than once. And, again, making mistakes costs hockey games when you've got players like that against you.
They've got this young boy Antonov with them as well. And I've watched him for a couple of years now and he just gets better and better. No disrespect to Bracknell, but if he played in one of the top teams in our league, I think he would really, really shine even more. He'd be up there within, sort of the top 10, definitely, maybe the top 5 if he excelled. He's an outstanding young hockey player, and that shows. And as you say, with no disrespect to Bracknell, if he played at a top 4 team, there's no telling what he'd do. Right, well, as I say, we've got to look for it. I mean, we've got 3 home games left in the season. We've got to look to winning these 3 and stay where we are. That will give us Basingstoke likely, but Basingstoke, Peterborough or Swindon in the playoffs, it really doesn't matter.
doesn't matter at all. Once those playoff quarterfinals are confirmed, everything that happened from game 1 to game 54, or however many it is that we play, means absolutely nothing. You've 2 games to get yourselves to Coventry, and that's it.
Yes, well, I think that's just about done it for tonight. Let's go watch some hockey.
Just deflected, and it'll be a foot race to get back onto it, spearing into the zone. Nicely spins it back across, chancing tight. Ryan keeps his pad down. Bracknell try and scramble it in. Ryan's still down on the ice, swings the puck away. Shot from Stritchek. Ryan gets up, gets the pad on it, and it'll break down into the corner to get the stick on it. Kovar comes in with a timely hit, and he works the puck loose and will skate it away. Down the ice he comes, gets past Lewis Turner, gets past Scott Spearing into the zone. Robin Kovar turning away from Stritchek, gets it across. Backlick just wide of the far post. Bracknell in the middle of the change. One pass finds Thompson, who nicely shields the puck into the zone. Tries to backhand it through, it will reach Backlick behind the net. Backhand through for Chamberlain. Kovar parked in front, puck didn't quite work its way to him. Backlick comes back to pick up the puck. Will set off, plays a nice pass left-hand side into the zone is Chamberlain. Cuts towards the net, still going, save made Alex Metten. Settling the puck down, drops it back, Backlick gets it to his stick. He's well stood up by Waller, but manages to knock it through. Turning, shooting, good stop. Kovar on the rebound, sweeps it towards Chamberlain, who couldn't quite force it in. Ben Wood, backdoor Kovar, great stop by Metten. Rebound from Kovar is put up over the crossbar. Fantastic stop from Alex Metten. Backhands around for James Neal, who sends it forehand down the boards. Chamberlain, good cross-ice pass, finds Frankie Backlick, who out-muscles Harvey Stead, plays it towards the net. Chamberlain has it come off the side of the net, Smittle's onto it, and the Bees can skate it away. He's got the legs on Jack Watkins, into the zone, Lucas Smittle, delaying, playing it across, and Antonov puts it in. Lucas Smittle, too quick, too strong for Jack Watkins, slid the puck across, and it's Vanya Antonov who will knock it in past the right pad of Declan Ryan, and the Bees are on the board first. It's Manchester 0, Bracknell 1. Covers well, passes intercepted Smittle towards the net, tip comes in, but it bounces just too far away for Bracknell. Chamberlain, nice pass feeds Kovar in stride, who cuts his way into the zone. Stead caught on his edges. Kovar circles the net, sets up Backlick. He's got Chamberlain in front. Kovar backdoor, can he force it in? Not quite. Metten gets the pad down. Just flings it off the boards towards Smittle. It's off the skate of Berlin, who reaches in well. Kovar trying to knock the puck down. The Bees player falls on top of it. Berlin poking it through. Backlick will gain the zone. It's a 2-3-on-1. Backlick holding. Kovar holding. Chamberlain scores! That's how you work a 3-on-1. It was Backlick, it was Kovar. Bobby Chamberlain, the high man on the triangle, crashing the net, and I think it went in off his skate, not his stick, but it doesn't matter, they all count, and it's Manchester 1, Bracknell 1.
CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating. Because if it stops, so does your business. We provide many unique ways of keeping your network running at its full potential, ensuring your company never misses a beat. CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating.
Your old car, seen better days, given up the ghost? You need the friendly guys at Davidson's. One phone call is all you need. They'll collect your car for free, sort out that nasty paperwork, and transform your old banger into lots of lovely cash. Because Davidson's are extremely reputable and recommended by the DVLA. So for the best prices, cash on the spot, and to scrap your car with confidence, call us on 0161 928 9981.
Davidson's, we're talking scrap.
Here at CW Motors, we provide a large range of high-quality services. Your vehicle will be looked after by our highly qualified and dedicated team, using both state-of-the-art technology and good old-fashioned elbow grease. We specialise in accident crash repair, mechanical and bodywork, and MOT preparation. We also have oven and jig facilities and can provide insurance estimates. So, for a friendly and professional service, come and see us at Victoria Mill, Droylsden. Or you can call us on 0161 371 9983.
Here's Hubacek, who wins the draw, played up the boards and worked into the Phoenix zone. Ben Wood round the boards. It's off the skate of Tuwalski. Kovar feeds Backlick left-hand side. Kovar will crash towards the back post and he scores! Picture perfect 2-on-1 from the Manchester Phoenix. The speed from Backlick, a perfect pass, and Robin Kovar guides it up over the pad of Alex Meta and into the Bracknell net. 15 seconds on the clock, and the Phoenix take the lead. It's Manchester 2, Bracknell 1. Benwood helps it round 2. Chamberlain, lovely backhand pass, and the Phoenix are in again on the 2-on-1. Kovar, Backlick, holding, shooting. Metham's made the save and he'll get his pad tight on the post. On the boards for Adam Walker. Plays it towards Thompson. Walker sweeping it back towards Thompson along the boards. Walker onto it again. Thompson holding it away from Hubacek, playing it through towards Walker. Strichek head first into the boards. Ben Wood walking in, Metham saw it late. Walker trying to sweep it in and he scores! The Bees in all sorts of bother in front of their own net. A big rebound off the pad of Alex Metham and great patience from Adam Walker to just outweight the netminder and sweep it in to give the Phoenix a 2-goal lead. It's Manchester 3, Bracknell 1. Tetlow can't reach it. Jacob Corson-Heron does, and he plays it through towards Adam Walker, who nicely gets it back. James Neal from the point, playing it into the slot for Backlick, who tries to shovel the backhander across. It's back to Frankie Backlick, who drops down into the corner, holds off Tetlow. Neal from the point, shooting pad save Alex Metham. Rebound is swept past Jack Watkins and breaking into the zone. Here's Tuwalski, shoots and scores. Declan Ryan got a piece of the shot from Matt Tuwalski, but he couldn't keep it out, and the Phoenix are punished for leaving themselves short at the back. It's Manchester 3, Bracknell 2. Ham reels it in at the blue line, waits and flips the puck on net. Matt Ford trying to knock it down, Relf will settle it down and forehands around the boards. Flip to head, Phoenix caught in the middle of a change again. Bees into the zone. Ford delayed, playing it towards the net. Good stick from Neal to knock it away. Good stick from Thompson, alive to the danger to knock it away. He plays it up the boards and away. Comes Frankie Backlick, 2-on-2 for the Phoenix. Backlick's got Hand with him. Backlick keeping, tried to play it across. He didn't get good connection on the pass. Hubacek playing it across. The Bees will bring it into the zone with Matt Tuwalski. Tuwalski setting up Strichek, who flips it across, shot, and they score. Radek Hubacek it is, who takes the nice little drop pass from Pavel Strichek, completely untouched, and he wrists it over the glove of Declan Ryan into the top corner. It's a late goal in the second for the Bees, and the game is all square again. It's Phoenix 3, Bracknell 3. Ham wins it. Watkins from the red line will rim it round the boards. Thompson has it knocked through. Antonov gets it away and the Bees will break in again. Smittle half a step on the D, shoots and scores. Nice set-up by the Bees. Smittle drives his way in and snaps it through the pads of Declan Ryan. It's 2 quick goals for the Bees to turn the game round. It's Manchester 3, Bracknell 4.
Okay, so you have a great company, you provide a great service, you have a great team. What you really need is more customers. How do you get the message out there? How do you let people know just how great you are? How do you decide how you get noticed? How do you decide which platform? The Phoenix Premier Business Club offers you the complete package, helping you connect to the right people, providing you with the right audience over all the marketing platforms. As a member of the Phoenix Premier Business Club, you'll be able to effectively network, bringing together fellow businesses through trust and relationship building, helping companies become walking, talking advertisements for one another. Video as a platform encompasses a greater persuasive effectiveness than many other communication tools. It sells a product or service using sight, sound, and more importantly, emotion. The Phoenix Premier Business Club will capture, produce and edit video marketing modules for you. Focus your online message and presence. The Phoenix Premier Business Club provides your company with a central communication and promotional hub, Engage your customers. Stand out from your competitors. Offering genuine incentives, the Phoenix Premier Business Club will offer you 2 exciting purchasing incentives, whether it's B2Cs or B2Bs. Your customers' recommendations are still the #1 way to gain more business. The Phoenix Premier Business Club will assist you in building a recommendation hub, providing potential customers confidence in you and your service or products. Get your happy customers to sell for you. Be a part of this great business opportunity. Be a part of the Phoenix Premier Business Club.
It is Thompson who wins the draw. Berlin stepping in, off the line, flips it through. Thompson moving out, sharp angle, backhand save made. Metten pucks loose in the crease. Can Dickinson get to it? Not quite. Whistle has gone. Coulson Heron reaching in, but the Bees should get it away. Well recovered by Dickinson. He works the puck back to Benwood. Long pass is a good one. Thompson reels it in, plays it through. Coulson Heron will skate onto it. Dickinson towards the net. It's just up over the crossbar. He does. He plays it down low. Kovar helps it on for Hand. Back out to Berlin on the point. Puck gets caught in his feet. He'll feed Hand. Kovar will pick it up off the boards. He feeds Hand. He'll be forced wide by Bendick, playing it down low. Kovar, sharp angle, taking the shot, and it's in! The puck squirts underneath Alex Metten. All kinds of bodies and sticks in and around the Bracknell net. I think it was Kovar who took the shot. We'll wait to see what the officials think of that one. But it's a power play goal for the Phoenix, and we are all tied up again. It's Manchester 4, Bracknell 4. For Johan Berlin. He makes a little turn. He's hooked back, but gets it away to Hand, who gets his head up, will skate it away. Left-hand side is Adam Walker. He's trying to backhand it towards the front of the net. Waller recovers, but Backlick's there. He feeds Walker behind the net. Back towards Backlick. There's going to be a penalty called on Scott Spearing. And Adam Walker is down on the ice in a fair amount of pain by the looks of things. Makes the stop, rebound comes back to Antonov, who's hit into the boards by Benwood. Hubacek working it through to Smittle. Comes back Lewis Turner from the point. Puck is deflected, it's off the skate. Phoenix can get it away short-handed. Backlick will reach across, takes the hit from Hubacek, falls into the boards. Smittle gains the zone, but he's offside. Gets it across for Hand. Kovar down low. Plays it towards Thompson. It just rolls away from his stick. Thompson will curl down low, pick it up again. Kovar, first time pass, finds Hand. Top of the circle. Walking in, shooting. It's well blocked by Pavel Striček. Hand will get his stick onto the puck again. Backlick, one-timer, it's deflected. Will run through to Hand again. Backlick wants it on the point. Instead it's Kovar down low. Forced wide by Striček. Flings it back out. Backlick shooting, scoring! It's a Backlick bullet. Postage stamp into the top corner. The Bees are crestfallen. No chance for Alex Metten. It's a power play goal for the Manchester Phoenix. And with 1:41 to go, they take the lead again. It's Manchester 5, Bracknell 4. Face-off is to the left of Declan Ryan with 2 seconds left on the clock. It'll be Kovar and Hubacek to take the draw. Kovar works the puck back. That will do it for Manchester Phoenix. It was one heck of an effort from both teams. But in the end, the Manchester Phoenix knocked on the door. And in the end, Frankie Backlick broke it down with 1:41 left. They will do it all again in 6 days' time, the Phoenix and the Bees, but for tonight, the 2 points will stay in Manchester. Final score is Manchester Phoenix 5, Bracknell Bees 4.
Right, Phoenix TV here after a 5-4 victory for Manchester Phoenix over the Bracknell Bees. Got man of the match Robin Kovar with me. Robin, injuries play a part again, and we worked hard, but it really was a hard-fought victory.
Yeah, it was a really hard game, to play. We start well, but then we kind of shut it down, and then we had to battle hard to get a win on our side. But we got 2 points, so obviously we're happy.
Very short on the defense again makes it difficult with the chop and changes to the lines.
We have Joe got injured again, and now we are a short bench again. We got 4 guys. I had to jump on a D for half a game, so it's not really easy, but we handled it well. Finally, our power play started working. I think we scored 2 goals, and it was a game decision, game change. So we were lucky for 2 points.
Well, that's good because we've got tough games up. I mean, we've got the cup final on Thursday. We're 2 goals down, but if we get the first goal, it could be a totally different game. Yeah,
I think we show in third against Telford we can actually play with these guys. So I hope we start from there. Maybe if we score two first goals, and then they might get nervous, because obviously pressure is on their side. They just want to win everything, and we have nothing to lose. But we have enough talent to compete with them. So we'll see.
And then keep the momentum going into the big playoff quarterfinals. It's a short series, home and away. It's maybe 6 periods of hockey.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like I think we're gonna end up playing Basingstoke, so it's gonna be really important, to make up to Coventry. So I hope we get prepared. Maybe we get some guys back. Hopefully Michael's gonna be back. So I think we have enough experience to make that happen. So looking forward, and we go from there.
Robin, thanks very much. 2 hard points tonight. Bit of a rest, and then the big one on Thursday.
Yeah, we rest. We have a few beers, and we're back on Thursday.
Okay, thanks, Robin.
Thank you.
Good evening, Phoenix faithful, and welcome to this week's episode of Phoenix TV after a 5-4 win against the Bracknell Bees. This evening we were here with Jake, and we've got a double whammy. We've got Jacob Corson-Heron and Bobby Chamberlain. Fellas, very near the end of the season now. How are you feeling? Tired?
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel fine. I'm just starting to get into the swing of things at the moment. So, yeah.
Getting into the swing of it with a week left.
It's the most important time of the season, so it's the best time to get into the swing of things.
This weekend's been very touch and go. Lost last night. MK won last night. And if we lost tonight, that would have seen us drop to 7th place. Was that something that was sort of on your minds, Bobby?
Yeah, you know what? I think it was actually a big game tonight. Obviously we knew that coming into the game. And I think we just didn't get the bounces tonight, and it just sums up our year, to be honest. Like last night, 4-3 against Guildford, we could have got a better result. We had a lot of chances. I think Foley played well, but it's 1 or 2 goals that are just, we should have at least 5 or 6 more wins this year. And we're just getting those unlucky bounces, and things happen. And obviously tonight was a big game for us, and Milton Keynes loses and us getting the win. So I think we're going to secure that 6th place, which is huge for us. Is it 6th?
6th, yeah. That sees us going against Basingstoke Bison if it stays the same for the playoffs.
If it stays as it is, that's Basingstoke. But Bobby, I think you're spot on. I'm not sure on the exact numbers, so don't quote me on this, folks. But I think last night was the 15th time this season we've lost out by a single goal. And it's exactly as you say. Those bounces, that little bit of puck luck in the crease makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, I agree. It's difficult because who can you blame? You can't blame Foney or Deeks because they both played great, and obviously our D, they've been short all year, and we've been scoring goals as well, so it's been a frustrating year for all of us, and obviously I bet it's frustrating for the fans and all the staff and stuff, but hopefully we can get on a roll now and get going for the playoffs, and hopefully if we play Basingstoke, we've had a good run at home, and hopefully we can play well away. So
I said it has been a team that has been unlucky as us with injuries. Obviously, Jacob, you had some time out this season. You had a couple of injuries there. Bobby, you have played through the whole season. An absolute credit to you guys that have sort of battled on through. I know you spoke to me at Christmas and said you had a few niggles here and there, and you've just persevered. So absolute credit.
I said it at the start of the show. It has been a frustrating year, as you say. But if we cement this 6th place, form, everything that happened in the league season goes out of the window. There's 2 games to get yourselves to Coventry, and we've shown this season, it doesn't matter who we play, on our night, we're capable of beating anybody in the league. Let's seal 6th place. We can make it to Coventry.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? It's 2 games. It's 6 periods. Like, you know, anything can happen. You know, even teams like Milton Keynes, anyone, you know, Sheffield, they can make the Final Four. And once you're in Coventry, anything can happen, and that's the good part of it. And well,
I'm excited. I'll be really upset if we don't make it to Coventry. But before that, we've got a big game on Thursday against the Telford Tigers. How are you feeling about that one?
I think, you know what, I think we changed the lines around a bit this weekend, and Chambo, Bakaric and Kovar looked unbelievable for us. I think we need a line that's going to start scoring regularly for us, and we've struggled with that this year through injuries and stuff, but them 3 seem to click, so hopefully they can bring that on Thursday. And you know, we'd never play bad against Telford this season. We've just got to turn up on the day, be solid at the back end, and then hopefully we've got guys that can score, and they've done it this weekend. You know, that line's had a really good weekend, and if the other lines can contribute and be solid defensively, you know, who knows? They lost to Milton Keynes on Saturday, and they got, you know, they can concede 6 goals, so we can definitely score it. So let's see what happens.
It's exactly as Bobby says as well with the playoffs. It's 6 periods. We're only at half time, and it's only 2 goals. In hockey, you know, we all know 2 goals is a minute. That can change in a minute. We're down but not out. You know, we're only at half time. I'm full of belief we can go to Telford and we can do it.
We score first, you know.
First goal is absolutely crucial, isn't it?
You know what, Telford are a good team, and there's a lot of good teams in this league, but on our day I think we're just as good as anyone. And you know, it's only 2 goals. People, you know, they say what they want to say, but I think we could do it, and it's going to be difficult, but you know, let's do it.
There's a couple of people that I've spoken to who aren't making the trip to Telford. I personally am. I think you guys need all the support, and I cannot wait for the possibility of taking the cup off Telford in their own rink on Thursday night. So have you got a message for anybody out there who thinks that we might be down and out?
Yeah, I'd just like to say, obviously, you know, thank you to all the fans that have supported this year, and it's been a frustrating year for all the fans, obviously, to watch us lose so many close battles. But you know, obviously, you have to understand that if anyone's mostly frustrated, it's the players, and you know, we want to give the fans a good show, and we want to win every night, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, and things like injuries just happen, and you know what, we're all frustrated, but we need to all come together now as the Manchester Phoenix, and hopefully we can have a good playoff run.
Exactly. He covered everything there. We just need to come together, like everyone, the team. You know, just if we turn up and play the way we can play, it's anyone's game.
Well, it'll be the 3rd season in a row we've done it. Okay, we won the league last season, but the season before that it was a similar kind of tale. It was up and down all season, and then towards the end of the season, everybody came together, and we all know what happened in Coventry that year. I'm up for the same again. I want to see it, and I think we're fully capable of it.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? I think some of the players that we have don't have enough credit. You know, some of the players like Walker and Thompson. You know, I think if you put them on another team like Telford, like obviously Walker did play in Telford and things like that. We have good D. We have 2 of the best goals in the league. You know, it's just been a frustrating year with injuries and stuff. Like one person gets injured, then another person gets injured, and it just seems to happen all at once, and it's been frustrating. But we need to come together now, and it's obviously a big game on Thursday, and I hope we can pull it off, and obviously get ready for the playoffs. And I think it's going to be a big push.
There is no better feeling than watching your team play in the playoffs. So, for the love of God, guys, please get us there.
So there you go, folks. You've had the message from the players themselves. Everybody, let's all come together. Let's get ourselves to Coventry, and let's go to Telford and win a trophy as well.
We prove it when we're at Telford. We've got way more fans than they do when they come here, so we've got to be the loudest set in there.
Fired.
The loudest set in there, and we'll play for you guys. So let's
there we go then. Yep. No excuse now, folks.
Excuses.
Everybody together.
Thursday, 7:30 face-off. We'll see you then.
Okay, folks, that is all we've got time for this week. Thank you, as always, for tuning in here on Phoenix TV. Make sure you follow us on all the usual channels, on Phoenix TV, YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter. Don't forget to follow our sister clubs, the Manchester Phoenix Women's and the Sledge team as well. We'll see you back here at the Dome next Saturday and Sunday. 2 home games next week. Don't forget, face off against the Bracknell Bees on Saturday, and then we've Swindon in the building on Sunday. Until the next time, folks, keep the faith.